Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Stepping up now, Raul Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in, Alex Gordon. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's gone 3 for 6. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Hey, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Betts is there, 2 down. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that retires the side. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here comes Gordon. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
1-1. Misses, ball 2. Betts at second with 2 down. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Gordon going back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
2 out here and a runner at second. And 2 home now to Bogaerts. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Gordon's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, number 66, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Fly ball to straightaway left. Benintendi is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. In is Jorge Soler, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. This is drilled, but right into the shift. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. He threw first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Escobar on to first as they get the double play. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Line towards center field. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Takes a knee-high fastball. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. A ball and no strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
3-1 to him now. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alcides Escobar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Number 66. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost every...
First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Soler on third with 2 out. back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's belted high and deep into right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Danny Duffy answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Dozier is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Vasquez stands at second with 2 gone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
From the stretch, 3-0 now. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Dozier picks it up on to first, and it's in time as they're finally. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Bonifacio, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
With Merrifield next to hit. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr., who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Moreland moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Royal. Here's J.D. Martinez. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. 2-2.
2-2.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it bangs off the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gets chased, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Bogaerts takes his lead at third with 1 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Count still at 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Merrifield is there and he puts this one away. Ready once again. Alex Gordon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ball 2. The 2-0 on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A shot down the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping up to the plate, number 66. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. In is Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Slow roller left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat. He wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
From the belt, the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bradley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a high pop-up. Mondesi over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak chopper up the line. 7 runs on 12. Hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Duffy sets. Here he comes 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top. And this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Hitting out for the Royals.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hard hit at third. Devers has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
How about it?
So stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raul Mondesi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Kevin McCarthy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. On to Lansdowne and gone. solo home run there for Mookie. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And right into the shift on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Brock Holt will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Count remains at 0-2. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's off the green monster. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
And he fouls this one off. Holt, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, Rafael Devers hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Eduardo Nunez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. This year against right-handed pitching, Nunez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
One and 1, here it is. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Brock Holt will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Eduardo Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Number 36, Eduardo Nunez. A defensive change for the Red Sox.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now for Kansas City, Alcides Escobar. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Pedroia shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 66. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sandy Leon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Bradley is there. 2 gone. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.